Well, ladies and gentlemen, in typical loser fashion, when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel and you know you're going to come up with a loss, you bring in the big guns. It is now officially Taylor Swift and Jennifer Lopez versus Donald Trump on the ballots. As far as Taylor Swift goes, let's not forget that she has made billions of dollars off of her horrible choices in People. And her song titles alone should give us a reminder of just how poor her ability to choose the right people actually is. As if it wasn't bad enough in the beginning, we needed to repeat that and make the same mistake twice. Good, bad, or indifferent, I really don't know, but all I do know is that 3 times creates a trend. And if I'm good enough with dates, I'm pretty sure this one was in the middle of the first mistake that then went back to repeat that mistake, but who the fuck am I to know? Obviously, though, it makes sense that she should be the one that we run to for guidance and support and recommendations as far as who we should choose to be our next president. The Red Kingdom, Republicans, we need to come together because this is the reality about what she's doing to everybody in this country. Shame on those that go to her for guidance, yes, obviously, but they can't get their head out of their ass. It's stuck up there so far that they don't know what the fuck's going on. This is what happens. This is what she's pushing. This is the rhetoric and the narrative, and everybody around just seems to melt because it's Taylor Swift, so she must be preaching truth. I must support Taylor Swift at all costs. This is what's happening. There is not a soul that can push anything opposite of this. But daddy, I hate him. Meaning, but I hate Donald Trump. He's a piece of shit. He's terrible. Can't tell me anything about any positive with Kamala Harris. Can't give us any facts, any actual reasoning behind wanting to vote Democratic. But I hate Trump. That's what they run with. The actual title of that song is How People Should Vote. But what you see here is how people do vote. We need to change this. It's the only fucking way. Can't rely on the media to do it because they're pushing the "but daddy, I hate him" message. And that's all it is. No one can speak with love. No one can speak with positives. No one can make a decision based on the pros of the columns, just the cons. No one's voting on pros for Kamala Harris. It's all, "but daddy, I hate him." And when someone with the stature of Taylor Swift causes and creates this rhetoric, this is what our country has. Stupid. Thank you, Taylor. And to all of those that use Taylor's advice, when you're sitting in the polls, shame on you. And as far as J-Lo goes, well, obviously you see the same fucking thing goes on with her. Might even be worse. Notice I left that one of the many husbands, boyfriends, relationships that she's had over the years a little bit bigger than the other one. Why do you think that is? I also took off the first one from the 90s just to give her some credit. Oh, and then I took off another guy that was on there twice. Again, going back to prior mistakes. Weird. So I left him off the second time. Let's listen to J-Lo. She's good at choosing the right people. Oh, especially that larger photo. That's good. I'm sure when she was sitting down with her then boyfriend, husband, it doesn't fucking matter, P. Diddy, that they went over some really good information on how we should decide our next president. You know, in between the fucking bullshit parties, and call it what it is. In between the kids running around, yeah, they went over good factual evidence of how to pick our next president. So here's what I think. If we all come together, push the message, don't get shut down by mainstream media, this is what we can do. We win on election day. We win the polls. We show how guilty they are, and we give them a nice, solid dose of karma. Be better. Let's roll.